So I'm hanging out here with my blue heron friend. We've been here for a little while. He's caught a frog and he's trying to catch a fish, but it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot to catch this morning. So the light was really good for a while, and now the sun is starting to hit him a little bit more directly, so it's going to be a little bit more of a challenge. There's a shaded area off to my right that if he would go into, I think he might look a little bit better. He was in that area previously, but he wasn't catching anything, so he moved off to the rock that he's on right now, and he caught a frog. The funny thing was, after he moved over to this area, there were several fish that were hopping in the stream. So if he would have just stayed put, if he would have been more patient, like a lot of times we need to be as photographers, he probably would have caught one. But nevertheless, this guy's here in this spot pretty often, and he's used to people fishing here. So the last couple weeks, he's been pretty consistent, and he's pretty tolerant of me getting relatively close. I'm not pushing it too much because I don't want to push him off, because today's going to be about 90 degrees here in Pennsylvania. There's not going to be a whole lot of wildlife action here today. So at this point, the light has it's really gotten bad, and it's definitely hitting him from the other side. So if I'm going to have any chance of making any kind of images, I am going to have to move, and I'm going to do so in like a stealthy fashion here, trying not to disrupt him, trying to keep him right where he's at. And I think that I can set up on the other side of the stream. There's a dam right here that I can walk up and around, and hopefully it's not going to disturb him too much. There is some brush that's going to be in my way once I get to the other side, so I'm not quite sure how this is going to work. Hopefully I don't push him off, but we'll see what happens. But as of right now, there really is not an image to make. And the other thing here is that he's really not attempting to catch anything right now. He's just kind of sitting there preening every once in a while, so I don't feel like I'm disrupting his behavior too much if perhaps he wouldn't like me being on this other side. So I don't feel like I'm going to disrupt him too much and cause him to do something that maybe he wouldn't normally do. So the heron obviously didn't like me going over to the other side, but there was actually a lot of movement going on all at once. Some people pulled in to go fishing. It looks like a grandpa with his grandkids, so they're going to have a great day out here doing that. I can't fault them for that whatsoever. I think all of that movement stressed out the heron, caused him to fly away, and now he's over across the lake behind me in a tree where I've seen several of them before. I'm not sure if there's a nest there or not. But they kind of seem to congregate over there from time to time. So it was fun while it lasted. It's going to be about 91 degrees here today, and I've got a long sleeve shirt on to keep the bugs away. So I'm going to stop, take this long sleeve shirt off, and go get a drink of water. Thanks for hanging out with me. Have a great day.